Hello ladies and gentlemen, Avil here, and welcome to another episode of Age of Empires 4. So, here we are playing on Ancient Spires with Delhi versus the French. So I don't like hybrid maps, to be honest. Yeah, I know, Delhi and hybrid maps are supposed to be a good combination. I don't like the you must fish or else you lose the game kind of style right now, the meta there. But it is what it is. And you know, practicing is a very important to learn. So, going up against French obviously means early aggression. So let's see what we can do here. So yeah, opening up with 2 scouts, because in my opinion, at least for my play style, that is the best way I can play. Because I need information, I need to know what the enemy is up to. I need to know what's going on the map. And with 1 scout, it takes way too long. I get information way too late, and then feeling like I'm falling behind. So yeah, that's my individual quirk, you could say. But yeah, exploring the map. This annoying wolf here betrayed us. So I'm going for the early dock here. So he brought his scout right in this moment past here, so he knows exactly where I am. I don't know, I always happen to be in a situation where my scout catches one of my villagers, or one of my actions here, in the worst possible moment. Like, he knew exactly early on that I have my dock here. Also happens to me on river maps, you know, I'm sending out my villager to build a dock, and at that particular moment, the scout appears. Yeah, they must be searching for me on purpose. So yeah, exploring the map, setting up the early dock, going heavy now with lumber. We do have enough gold, but yeah, collecting a little bit more because we need gold for extra scholars. Now sending off gold villagers to lumber because we definitely need to build our little base here. Our scouts delivered their emergency food supply, the sheep here. But, you know, if I come to the point where I can only use the sheep and my fishing is dead, everything, then I'm falling behind anyway. So I kind of lost the game there. But yeah, I see an early archer range coming up here as well. Which means, you know, the early rush coming in, knights and archers. So I know exactly what's going to happen. Obviously, if you cheese it, like reverse engineer, psychologically reverse engineer the situation on the battlefield here, then you could kind of feint it, you know, like just pretend you're going all in, but don't really. But yeah, I see a scout here. I know he's eyeing my fishing economy because he wants to shut this down, because if he's able to do so, and he shuts me down here, then I'm in huge trouble. Because that early investment is like 150 for the dock, then 75, I believe, for each fishing boat, so you can imagine. And then, of course, the tower here, the wall. So that's a huge resource investment and also time investment, and I would fall behind, surely. So yeah, we're getting out spears, because obviously we're gonna need them. The scout still eyeing us from the hill. And yeah, yes, a few archers and knights down there, so I see it. I don't know what this one archer attempted to do here, but yeah. We're also setting up walls here to prevent him from coming in directly. So at least I hope so. Horsemen to counter his archers. You can see very heavy on the lumber here. We're also getting some stone here, because with Delhi, it's very nice to have a stone economy going as well. Early on. So, we have our first upgrade in. So our spearmen are hardened now, which is going to be very important against those dread knights here. Getting a second mosque up. Just so we are all in a nice zone of influence here. Yeah, just collecting all forces. I don't know if he's fishing because I could only explore this pawn. This pawn, you know, you can always move in later on. So yeah, so much is unclear. But yeah, I seen a ram coming up, so it's clear what he's attempting. And here he comes for a little raid. And here, this is something I hate. This little opening he was able to get straight in here. This little opening, and he's harassing villagers here, keeping us away from the lumber, which is really annoying. You know, Spear's chasing me off now, but it's valuable time of resources here, which is really, which is pretty annoying. So, yeah. That little bit, yeah. So we have to build a more wall there. Yeah, sometimes it can be pretty tricky to know if it's actually walled off or not. Because when you drag it all the way up to the tree, it looks like it's close, but then there's this sneaky way around here. So yeah, he comes in here, he has his knights down there. The fishing boats are able to shoot back, not doing too much damage against knights. We're getting up our blacksmiths because our upgrades are certainly lacking. Spear's moving out. But yeah, now he's preparing his force over there, building another ram. Don't know what the first one is probably still on its way. Yeah, there come 2 rams already. It's going all in. The archers there, and the knights in the back, and that is his. And the ram's going for it already. So I see a strategic opportunity here. I still have fewer forces than he has, but he has the archers in front, and the knights are a little bit behind. So this is the time to charge with the horsemen into the archers, shut them down, move up with the spears. Going at those damn knights. Our horsemen doing excellent job chasing down those archers. So we destroyed a single vanguard force. Unfortunately, got our dock and 1 fishing boat here with this ram. But now we're destroying this. So this is 900 wood right there. So he's losing way more in this attack than we have. We lost 150 wood plus 75 there. He's sending reinforcements, which our scout was able to find. Yeah, he keeps sending troops here. So we got the rams. We destroyed 900 wood worth of resources here. And our force is still mostly alive. So yeah, that was pretty decent. He got our scout here, unfortunately. Yeah, he keeps sending us reinforcements down there, which is a huge mistake because now I can just intercept them. Well, they kind of ignore each other here. The one annoying French knight coming in here, wanting to go for our villagers. And with the help of the spearman, we take him down as well. It was great that I chose this position because he has to go all around here to break through here, or he has to move all around up. But here's a stone wall, so that's pretty neat. So yeah, no time to wait around because we killed his army. We killed the 3 rams. He is behind an eco. He has a higher income in gold and food, which he needs for the knights, right? His entire economy is tailored this way, but he lost quite a bit. So now it's time to show the French who's boss here. So yeah, he collected a few forces here again. Now it's time, because he's on deer here, so you know, let's get into the juicy parts. Let's get into the villagers here. Get a few kills. Always delicious to show an early aggression faction, to turn the tables against an early aggression faction here. So yeah, he's building walls to keep us out, which is pretty hilarious. Meanwhile, we have double production in our 1 barracks here with the help of a scholar. We also took a sacred site, which is gonna be very helpful with the gold income. Income per minute. Yeah, we can see He's not on gold at all right now. He's going fully on food. Very interesting. So yeah, we're walling him in. Like, bro, you're not the only one who can build walls. You're walling yourself in. Let me assist you. Let me lend you a hand. So yeah, very clearly he went to Castle Age because he wants those siege weapons and he wants to get an advantage over me. We're not close to Castle at all at this point, so we have to we have to use our advantage here. Clearly. So first we're setting up another layer here, so he cannot get out in the front. He has to go out over the sides, right? And it gives us more time. Horseman coming up as well. Meanwhile, we are doing very well in the lumber economy. Also, upgrades coming in, and I'm still waiting for a few. So at least we're gonna complete our feudal age upgrades here very soon. Horseman looking for another way in. Spear still finishing up the walls over here. So we are capping the second sacred site. Oh, the annoying wolf. Why are you such a traitor? So yeah, he walled himself in just in time here. We almost reached him here with the spears. But yeah, starting to burn all the palisades on this side. And I see all those, like all this lumber economy is currently here. Just out of reach of my spears. So yeah, now it's time for a war plan. We got the 2 sacred sites, which is 400 gold extra, which is certainly very neat. We can go into castle as well, and I'm waiting for that right now. So I'm power building the living crap out of this building now. Unfortunately, yeah, the scholar is still being, yeah, still a snack for the wolf there. So yeah, he can stabilize again with his resources, and that's certainly a problem. The walls kind of protected him. We're still burning down his palisades. Collecting more forces. Sending in more spears. But yeah, the important thing that I need here for my war plan is the combat of defenders, or combat of the defender rather. So yeah, we have it now. So now I'm going to execute the plan, because obviously the walls are in the way and he's mastering a force in the back, right? So yeah, it's time to apply some pressure on him. Now we are rushing him with Stonewall towers, putting them right in front of his base. Ah, this is so satisfying. So yeah, they built the first wall segment here. Automatically going for the gate. Very, very angry spears. And now we are building 2 Stonewall towers here. So we're gonna be able to shut down this entire farming economy and the wood lumber economy over here. Going behind the protection of our walls. Well, everyone except this guy who wants to be very brave, but pays the ultimate price. At the same time, also expanding our military infrastructure a little bit more. Oh, this is so bad. There are 20 idle villagers! Oh god, what are you doing, guys? Work! The Sultanate needs you! The Sultanate needs you, indeed. So we have those 2 Stonewall towers up. Sniping a few villagers, shutting down his farming economy, which is certainly nice, but he still has lumber over here, right? So, time to shut this down as well. Horseman looking for a little flank here, and we are finding a nice little opportunity here on the side. Burning through the palisades first, of course. Meanwhile, the Stonewall Tower has been established here as well, so now we can shut down the rest here as well. Finding a little pathway of our own here, getting them off lumber here. So yeah, he's sending knights back there and archers back there, so he's mustering a forest, which is very clear. Burning down a few farms at 75 wood each, right? So it's like a fishing boat, basically. in terms of cost, so that's pretty expensive. Doing some raiding here. Military infrastructure in the back is coming along. We do have the support of scholars inside, so we have effectively 4 archery ranges here and 2 barracks. First elephant coming in. So yeah, he's using his force, catching me. Yes, crossbowman in anticipation of my elephants probably. So yeah, he has an overwhelming amount of knights, able to take out our 8-9 spears here. Meanwhile, our horse archer still doing damage in the back of his base. Alright, look at this. Ah, this is super satisfying. I love this. More infrastructure is being set up, so now we have 2 extra barracks here. Research is coming along fine. First elephant made it to the front line. He uses his knights to kill our horsemen here in the back. We do kill houses to make sure he's population gap. So now, yeah, that's a bad trade for our horsemen here. But it keeps his knights busy for maybe a counterattack, because I have to muster my spears again after he killed those here at the front line. Another elephant coming to assist us here. Those spears, I'm sure I made a rally point for all of them at the front line and they're not going there. Anyway, more elephants coming in. So yeah, we are mastering our force. We kind of have cornered here in this base. We can see the income permit. So obviously he still has lumber here in the back here, and yeah, he has to move out over here if he wants to get anything else. It's sad we lost our horsemen. We could have just, you know, went around and checked for anything else. So yeah, we can't relax. We can't just be comfortable with those stone wall towers here. We have to keep pushing him. A war elephant coming in as well. Certainly very, very helpful against those dang royal knights. More infrastructure is being set up, a siege workshop as well, in case we need it. Yeah, those spears here, 7 spears just chilling out. So we have 3 elephants at the front line now. We're also sending a little army of villagers here to build a forward keep. And yeah, now it's time to move in. Yeah, those would have certainly been very helpful. Like those small micro mistakes you do, you know. Yeah, everything he tries to send across, he gets immediately sniped. So he has a trebuchet out to take care of our Stonewall Tower here. And the second one. So he's certainly building ways to try to counter us here. Building yet another stone wall segment here in the front line. Lots of knights in the back, supported by just 5 crossbowmen and archers here. So yeah, it's coming. Villagers have to retreat here a little bit. And here we go, here we go. He's escaping into the safety of his town center. Surely those knights don't want to take on the war elephant, so much is clear. We killed 1 trebuchet, but our little vanguard force didn't quite manage to get the second one in time. So we destroyed his first landmark here, and we keep moving in. Another elephant coming in the back. So we have 4 elephants in his base right now, killing everything that was inside the town center. Like, so much is clear, he lost the game, but he refuses to surrender. It's fine. Always appreciate people playing to the bitter end. I do the same often. Yeah, going for his next landmark here. the other Elefant working on on other parts of his base. So yeah, he's in Castle Age, which means this is the last landmark he has. Unless he's able to go into Imperial now and manages to get up the Imperial landmark before he has the Castle landmark there. So yeah, speeding up the thing a little bit. He got out Springhild. And that's it. We destroyed this last landmark. So yeah, that was basically a counter rush against the French, which can be a nuisance in the early game. Yeah, thank you for watching, and until the next video.